Shakespeare in the Streets has returned this year to combine the talents of professionals and local Old North St. Louis residents. And here to tell us more is director Jacqueline Thompson and playwright Nancy Bell. Welcome, Jacqueline and Nancy.
Thank you.
So this is, I told you before we even came on how much I love Shakespeare in the Streets. I think it's just such a great treat for our city. It's a free performance, and I could keep gushing throughout the whole interview about how wonderful it is. I'm going to let you all talk about it.
Okay.
Nancy, fill us in a little bit about how it all works for those who maybe never experienced it.
Sure. So every year we choose a different neighborhood in St. Louis, and we go into that neighborhood. We spend about a year there, and we just keep showing up there and talking to people, interviewing people. We do all different sorts of research things, like I will tag along with somebody for their whole typical day, or I'll just interview them on tape for a while, or we'll go out for coffee, or we'll get a bunch of people together in a story circle and we'll ask them to tell stories about particular aspects of the neighborhood.
And the reason you do this?
Well, we're gathering information to eventually I write a play that is a contemporary adaptation of a Shakespeare play that's about those people and that place. It's still the Shakespeare play, but it's the Shakespeare play as if it took place today in St. Louis in that neighborhood.
Which is what makes it so compelling and interesting and fun, because Shakespeare is great because it does have these themes that carry over these centuries.
Yes.
And then for you to be able to adapt it to actual people and stories going on today.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Jacqueline, you've been participating in Shakespeare in the Streets as an actor and as a director. Is this your first year directing the performance?
For Shakespeare Festival, yes, it is, and I'm really excited about it. We've got a great group of actors. We have a police officer, we have some little girls from the neighborhood, we have another artist, a lot of different people that are coming together to do a great job.
So how is that for you as a director? And I know you're very experienced in the theater world. Many people have seen you on stage here in St. Louis, and to be used to performing with professionals, and now you're directing the kids in the neighborhood and the police officer. How is that for you?
It's not too much different from academic theater, because teaching, you you get students at different levels, and so it's really fun to have the support of the professional actors in this capacity, so they kind of encourage and coach each other along. So it's been fun.
So it ends up being really great for everyone. For the amateurs are learning from the professionals, and vice versa, because the professionals are drawing from the experiences, the amateurs are coming from the neighborhood themselves. Yeah. So Nancy, so North St. Louis, why did you choose, and did you choose the location, or does the Shakespeare Festival?
I didn't personally choose it, no, the Shakespeare Festival chose it.
And what was the reason? Was there a reason behind that?
We try to choose neighborhoods that have strong communities, and that is, a story that we're really excited to tell right now is about the community in Old North. They're really cohesive, they're really engaged. You'd be amazed at the level of organization and engagement and excitement about being there together that is in that neighborhood. It's a really unique, really special place.
So how was it for you? Because a year ago, let's say, when this first came up and you knew you were going to North St. Louis, and what was your expectation, and how has that actually been changed, perhaps, by your experience this year?
Well, when I first moved here 5 years ago, people said to me, when I would ask about the different neighborhoods in St. Louis, people would say, oh, they talk about Central West End and Midtown and South Grand and all the different neighborhoods. And then they say, but north of Del Mar, north of Del Mar, there's nothing up there. Don't go there.
And so, what did you learn?
There are definitely things up there. There are people up there. There are really interesting people living really interesting lives, just like there are in the rest of St. Louis. And we're really excited about having an opportunity to invite people to come up and see what an amazing community it is, and meet the wonderful people that live there and create that community every day.
And were you enthusiastically received?
Yes, absolutely. And we always are. If you go into a community and say, we want to get to know you and write a play about you, most of the time people look around and go, well, yeah, let's do that.
That's right.
And we get a lot of buy-in most of the time from the people that we collaborate with. You'd be amazed the things people will help you with. People show up to help you. They involve other people. They tell you other people to call. Oh, you've got to meet my grandson. He's a great singer. It's wonderful.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break,
okay.
But when we come back, I'm hoping that you'll tell us a little bit of the some of the secret plot details. We'll have more with Shakespeare in the Streets after this. Stay with us.